was the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
They're saying Leonardo DiCaprio to Italy to avoid the P. Diddy debacle.
As it turns out, some of Hollywood's most well-known figures have been making rather unexpected travel arrangements ever since Diddy got himself into some legal issues. High-profile celebrities have been boarding private planes and going missing to exotic places, and people are raising their eyebrows. It might be a coincidence, but let's not pretend we can't read between the lines. If Diddy has been in jail for a few months, why is everyone suddenly leaving the country today?
He did. He started from the bottom as an intern and made a $1 billion label. Or turned himself to a billionaire or close to a billionaire, or, you know what I mean? And he was beloved. Some of the best parties.
Yes.
Without, that I ever been to in my life.
I went to a couple. I can confirm that, yes.
And that's it. People loved him. He loved to have fun. He loved to make music, make hits. He helped change my life.
How?
You know what I mean? He gave my first record, did. Whether it was a good deal or a bad deal, it still, he gave me an opportunity to be here with you today. So, you know what I mean? We gotta just see, like you said, innocent until proven guilty, and nobody knows what's going on except him and whoever's involved.
Kevin Hart, who is essentially everyone's favorite comedian, or perhaps more accurately, the dubious elite's favorite, is at the top of the list.
I don't even feel comfortable with you in my bed. Hold on. Can you go get some girls and get me in the bedroom with some girls? Let's get some girls up here, please. Hey, yo, can you move out the way? I want to give you a proper introduction. Go get some girls. Go get some. Matter of fact, while the girls come, hey, yo, no, check this out. No homo. Come here, man. Hey, yo, Kevin, come here. No homo. We're going to have a contest. We're going to have a contest. We're going to get our breath first, because your breath be stinking sometimes.
Now, this guy can make anything humorous, but lately, he's been acting more suspiciously than amusingly. For example, right before Diddy was arrested, Kevin closed 4 of his favorite vegan restaurants, Heart House.
What's your name? What? Hey, don't say. Merci, yes. Merci. The last train to Paris, that's French, baby, for thank you. Yeah, you see it. No, not yet. You see, messing up. That's your problem.
Fans were heartbroken, especially since the place had a solid 4-star Yelp rating. Financial troubles? Not likely. The place was booming. So what's really going on with Kevin? Maybe he's just planning ahead for a rainy day, or maybe, just maybe, there's something else brewing behind the scenes. Remember, Kevin's no stranger to hanging with Diddy. He even hosted an epic party for him back in 2010. But now, he's doing everything he can to keep his distance. Funny how things change, right? Then there's Leonardo DiCaprio. When rumors about Diddy started swirling, Leo suddenly went off the radar, conveniently popping up in Italy, soaking up the sights of Rome with his latest girlfriend. And yes, she's just over 25, a little older than his usual type. Maybe Leo's trying to shake things up. Either way, the timing is suspicious, especially with things getting messy back home. Let's not forget that Leo used to be a regular at Diddy's infamous parties, the kind of exclusive gatherings that most Hollywood folks could only dream of attending. Now, though, it looks like he's steering clear of the fallout, and who can blame him? Let's not forget the queen of drama herself, Kim Kardashian. Word on the street is that Kim isn't just a bystander in this Diddy scandal. She might be right in the middle, allegedly helping cover up some of Diddy's shady activities in exchange for a piece of the profits. This isn't exactly the kind of PR she was aiming for in 2024, is it? The Kardashian empire is built on wealth and glamour, but there could be a lot more behind those billions than just makeup and shapewear. Rumors of shady financial dealings and cover-ups suggest Kim might be in deeper than anyone thought. Let's rewind for a moment. Remember when Kim was just Brandy's closet assistant? Allegedly, she and her siblings borrowed Brandy's mom's credit card and went on a $120,000 shopping spree. The Kardashians managed to keep that one pretty quiet back in the day, but it seems like the past has a funny way of resurfacing. Kim's also been linked to some questionable dealings with a wealthy figure named Joe Lowe, who ended up in hot water over money laundering. Seems like Kim's connections aren't always squeaky clean. And speaking of staying out of the spotlight, where's Jay-Z? He and Diddy have been close for decades, yet Jay has been totally silent in all of this, like he vanished. Even 50 Cent took notice, posting Jay's face on a milk carton on Instagram, asking if anyone had seen him. You'd think Jay would have something to say, given his history with Diddy, but maybe he's wise enough to keep his head down while this storm blows over. Then there's Howard Stern, who's been vocal about Diddy's notorious parties, describing them as layered, like an onion, but one that makes you cry. Stern called out the special parties where only the true inner circle got in, and now, with everything coming to light, it looks like he was onto something. And let's not forget Jennifer Lopez. Remember the nightclub shooting back in 1999? J.Lo was right there with Diddy, backing him up and even promising to testify for him. With all the new information surfacing, her old defense of him takes on a whole new meaning. Makes you wonder what else she might know, doesn't it? Even Key Dollar has weighing in. She recently tweaked the lyrics to her hit song, swapping out "Wake Up in the Morning Feeling Like P. Diddy" for something a lot less flattering at her latest show, clearly distancing herself from him. When celebrities start changing lyrics, you know things have taken a serious turn. Hollywood's never been short on drama, but this Diddy situation is turning into a full-blown scandal, pulling in some of the industry's biggest names. Are they running because they're scared, guilty, or just trying to stay out of the spotlight? Either way, one thing's for sure. The past isn't staying buried, and Hollywood's finest are doing whatever they can to stay one step ahead of the chaos.
Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years? If what I say ain't the case.
Kevin Hart's decision to step out of the spotlight seems to have inspired a wave of strategic retreats among other celebrities. Soon after Hart took a step back, Leonardo DiCaprio seemed to decide that Italy was the perfect hideaway, far from the prying eyes of the media and the growing tension stateside. DiCaprio, despite his global fame, has always kept a relatively low profile, but this time feels different. The timing is almost too convenient, and his absence a little too obvious, as though he's deliberately distancing himself from some looming controversy. While Leonardo is no stranger to enjoying the high life, he appears to be steering clear of any fallout related to Diddy's legal issues. Diddy's infamous parties were legendary, and DiCaprio was a frequent guest. Joining the exclusive gatherings where guests were carefully chosen and entry was as much about who you were as who you knew. These were the kinds of events where anything could, and often did, happen. For celebrities like DiCaprio, whose career depends heavily on his public image, re-evaluating associations has become a priority. With potential fallout on the horizon, creating some distance seems like a wise move, and DiCaprio isn't the only one stepping back. Kim Kardashian's involvement has also attracted attention, though not in a favorable way. Her name being linked to Diddy's activities doesn't seem like a coincidence. Rumors suggest she may have played an active role in covering things up, possibly even paying people off to maintain silence. Given Kim's history, it's not hard to imagine. The Kardashian empire wasn't built on beauty and business savvy alone. There have long been whispers about the true sources of their wealth and the lengths they go to protect it. Remember the rumors linking Kim to Joel L., a key figure in one of the largest money laundering schemes of the past decade? It all fits a pattern that's becoming increasingly difficult to overlook. The Kardashians have always been masters of narrative control, but this time, it may be slipping beyond their reach.
Because, what are we reacting to? What are we reacting to? You're the one that put him in a position where he thought he was God and could call himself Jesus. And you're the one told the guy that writes musical lyrics that he was a genius. You're the one that's like, so what do you expect? The guy married a whore. Like, what?
Oh, Lord.
Like, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, married her because she was one. Not he didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted, to base his family on.
The connections between Kim Kardashian and Diddy run deeper than just celebrity circles. Kim was once close to Brandy, but the fallout from the infamous credit card incident, a scandal involving her allegedly using Brandy's mother's credit card for personal spending, revealed patterns of behavior that seem to have followed her into adulthood. Now, with rumors suggesting she may be helping Diddy cover his tracks, her past financial controversies are back in the spotlight. Jay-Z is another big name in the mix, but his silence is telling. He's built an empire and rarely stays quiet without reason. His long friendship with Diddy makes his absence even more noticeable, hinting that he's intentionally keeping his distance from the scandal. While 50 Cent might be trolling Jay-Z on social media, Jay-Z's decision to remain silent usually signals that there's more going on beneath the surface. Howard Stern has made no secret of his opinions on Diddy's infamous parties. Over the years, he's hinted that these gatherings had layers you could see, describing scenes where the real action happened behind closed doors. Now, with new accusations coming to light, it seems those rumors about what went on may hold more truth than people realized. Jennifer Lopez, who dated Diddy in the late 90s, is also caught in the storm. The nightclub shooting incident back then was scandalous, and J.Lo even offered to testify for Diddy. Today, with these new allegations surfacing, people are questioning what she knew and why she was so quick to stand by him. Her brand has always been one of relatability, but this connection could tarnish that image if more details come out. Meanwhile, Kesha's recent decision to change the lyrics in one of her songs, a former tribute to Diddy, is a bold statement. When a celebrity goes so far as to publicly alter their work, it's a clear sign they want no association. The entertainment industry can be ruthless, and Kesha cutting ties may be a signal that Diddy's brand has become too toxic to ignore. Hollywood is buzzing with reactions to Diddy's recent legal troubles as celebrities scramble to distance themselves while some stay eerily silent. But what's driving these actions? Is it merely reputation management, or is something deeper at stake? Diddy's influence in the entertainment industry is vast, and many of his former inner circle members are now working to avoid any association with his escalating scandal. Consider Jay-Z, for instance. One of the most powerful figures in music, Jay-Z has a well-documented history with Diddy. Yet, since the allegations broke, Jay-Z has been silent. His absence from the discussion may signal a careful decision to protect his brand or indicate he's wary of potential implications. Meanwhile, 50 Cent has taken to trolling, pointing out Jay-Z's noticeable silence, a silence that may speak volumes. In Hollywood, image is everything, and the celebrities once linked to Diddy are playing a game of self-preservation. From Kevin Hart shutting down restaurants to Leonardo DiCaprio's conveniently timed vacation, it's clear many are eager to shield themselves from association with Diddy. But beyond protecting their reputations, their actions suggest some may genuinely fear the fallout. The accusations against Diddy range from financial misconduct to far more disturbing claims, and anyone once close to him may face collateral damage. Jennifer Lopez, for example, was linked to Diddy during the infamous nightclub shooting incident years ago. Her loyalty to him back then could attract unwanted scrutiny if new information surfaces. Hollywood thrives on alliances, and Diddy's downfall is testing the strength of those connections. Friends and business partners are now scrambling to create distance. It's a classic case of self-preservation, where loyalty often lasts only as long as it's convenient. This isn't Hollywood's first scandalous shakeup. Elizabeth Taylor's infamous betrayal of her close friend Debbie Reynolds is a classic example. After Taylor's husband passed away, she sought comfort in Reynolds' husband, igniting a media storm that branded Taylor as a homewrecker and left Reynolds to pick up the pieces. Similarly, Marlon Brando left a path of personal destruction, particularly with actress Rita Moreno. Their turbulent relationship was rife with infidelity, and when Moreno became pregnant, Brando allegedly pushed her toward an abortion, leaving her emotionally devastated. These betrayals marked some of Hollywood's earliest scandals, but they were far from the last. Even Hollywood royalty has seen its fair share of heartbreak. Jay-Z and Beyoncé's marriage, for instance, was nearly shattered when his infidelity went public. They turned their pain into art, with Beyoncé's Lemonade and Jay-Z's 444 albums providing a rare glimpse into their private turmoil. Their saga revealed that even the most iconic relationships are vulnerable in the spotlight. Then there's the bitter truth about Diddy himself. Artists who once worked with him, like Mace, have openly criticized his controlling behavior, claiming they were financially manipulated and undervalued. The stories coming from Diddy's former associates paint a picture of a mogul who prioritized power and control, leaving a trail of burned bridges in his wake. This kind of professional betrayal is nothing new in Hollywood, an industry that often chews people up and spits them out. Hollywood's recent scandals add even more layers to this drama. Justice Smollett, for example, staged a hate crime in what appeared to be a ploy for sympathy and attention. The fallout left his career in tatters, transforming a plea for support into a cautionary tale about the cost of deception. Arnold Schwarzenegger, another Hollywood heavyweight, hid a years-long affair with his housekeeper that ultimately led to the end of his marriage with Maria Shriver. And then there's the ongoing Kanye West-Taylor Swift feud. The drama began in 2009 when Kanye interrupted Swift's VMA acceptance speech and escalated when he released the song Famous, igniting a back and forth about consent, betrayal, and the blurred lines between art and ethics. As Diddy's scandal unfolds, Hollywood's elite are deep in damage control mode. Will they cut ties, hoping to avoid the repercussions? Will they attempt to erase their past connections to Diddy, or might some even take the risk to stand by him? For now, many of Diddy's former allies seem to be distancing themselves, but if the scandal grows, they may not be able to escape the public scrutiny. The entertainment industry may shine on the surface, but beneath the glitter lies a world of high-stakes games, shifting alliances, and buried secrets. As Diddy's story continues to unfold, it's clear that the same forces that propelled his success are now turning against him. Hollywood has always thrived on drama, and the world watches, popcorn in hand, as the next chapter of this real-life scandal plays out.
Shove on us shit like that, but you just can't just follow the dates. When God shit come, God, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, especially because it ain't wasn't on no label where they could turn it down no more. They've been trying to turn it down since Taylor Swift. You know, that's why I say since Taylor Swift, since I had the Rolling on the wrist, on the new Jesus, I turned water to Chris. This for what they did to Chris. They can't do shit with this.
Wow.
Because Chris is a god. You know, that's look at Chris Brown.
Oh, okay. That's what they did to Chris.